Oops. Trying to work this out. Hello. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We have got show number 73, I think. Yes, show 73. Bob's, I don't know what Bob's doing here underneath my feet. What are you doing, Bob? Yeah, all right. There you go. He's a rabbit, this dog, when he's awake. I tell you what, he's there scratching in his little bed. So, yes. Welcome to the show, guys. Let's go. We've got from now till midnight. Hopefully we'll survive it. Ellie's a bit tired, so am I. So we'll see how we go. We've had big days, and it's the weather doesn't help. So Bob's having a coughing attack here. All right. It's all right. Yeah. Bob's got an esophagus disease, so he coughs. Sounds worse than what it is. I've had him checked a million times. Poor little fella. But he was born with it. They should not have actually bred him. That's what I heard. So, yes. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Miss Harvey, I just saw that come through, the prayers. That's beautiful. Thank you. So cool. All right, Bob, you're right there. You should see what this dog's doing, seriously. He's a rabbit. You sure you don't want a rabbit? All right, calm down. All fed. Okay, let's go. So who have we got on here tonight? Let's see. Okay, tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I literally just raced all the way to, lucky I'm a remote viewer. I saw my iPad still sitting at the studio from last night. So I had to quickly race up to Alive and go and pick it up and then come all the way back. So I literally just walked in the door, quickly set up, and then I'm here. And I was on a Zoom on the way up there on my computer. So I was doing two things at the same time. So welcome to the show, Susan McDonald. Good morning. She says, well, it's good evening here. It's 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night for us. Jewel Polglaze, hello. We've got Emily Muhale something, whatever that is. I don't know how to say that. Good morning. Julian Poole. We've got Susan McDonald. Hello. She says, I'm wondering about my health right now. Your health is up to you. You don't need a psychic to tell you that, lovey. Lots of things don't just happen overnight with your health. So you need to make sure that you're looking after it. So start doing your research, start looking at stuff around the vitamins and minerals, essential vitamins and minerals. Get off your white potato, your white pasta and your white bread. Start looking at other stuff to eat. They're the problem childs to me, for me anyway. So Karina Turner, hello there. She said, watching from New Zealand. Zanel Z Delamini. Hello there. She says, hello, Leslie from South Africa. Nice to have you on here. Omni Cherish, hello. We've got Snitzel with Bob saying, getting hellos from Jewel Polglaze. Hello, Jules. Leanne Julia, hello. Hannah Snyder, hello. Leanne Julia, we've got Julianne Poole. She says, watching from Massachusetts in the USA. It must be about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning there, is it there, Julianne, sorry. Wendy Harvey, hello there. Brooke Louise, hello there. Hannah Snyder, she says she's an AYLETT, Alet, VAUSA at 6 a.m. See, I'd be still snoring by then. Tanya Aikens, hello. Melanie McMahon, hello. Michelle Coburn, hello. All the regulars are on here. It's so cool. I love it when you all come back because I sort of get familiar with you and then I start to trust you, so to speak. Sounds a bit weird, but yeah. Tracy Gibson, hello. If I don't know you, I don't trust you. Let's put it that way. I don't trust no one, to be honest. It's very difficult, especially when you see the other side. Oh, look who's here. Okay, I think we've already got a troll. We've got Wendy Merce Martin. Hello, Tuesday community, she says. Yep, there's the troll. I'm going to get rid of that troll right now. Ba, 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 ba. Yep, there you go. See you later, Brad Wolf. I've actually deleted that troll so many times it's not funny and blocked it, but it still gets through. It's feral. So you didn't last long though, did you, troll? So like 2 seconds. Melanie McMahon, I must be psychic. 6:05 a.m. here, she says. Julian Poole, 6 a.m. Massachusetts. Beautiful. Rachel Brown, hello. She said, good morning, beautiful picture. Good morning. Kathy White, hello. I'm not even going to try and say your surname, Kathy White. Kathy White is really easy for me, but her surname is Kathy White, Kobielnik. Yes, she says she's waiting for you to sneeze, Ellie. They're getting a little bit funny bear with you now. JC Towns, hello. You're welcome there, Wendy Moose Martin. Thanks for the trust, she says. Brenda Murray, hello. Marie Moyer, hello. She's giving me lots of prayers. Who else we got here? So I realized last night I had some people say that I deliberately miss their questions. I don't deliberately miss anyone at all, ever. I do 8 hours a week for free. So why would I want to miss you? If you cause me a headache, I'm going to miss you, of course, but I will block you. But I had somebody go a bit to town on my show after the show last night, and then he deleted his information that he posted up there because he was having a go because he said that I deliberately tried to miss him. So when people, I've realized what happened, it just clicked to me now. When people are in full conversation with each other on the algorithm here on Facebook, I can't see it. That's what's been happening, and I just clicked to me now. So if you post up your question and then someone writes over the top of it, I actually have to go back and open up the question further into that question where it first started, if that makes sense. So now, like for here, all right, that one there, see how it comes up on my page? I will miss that. If I'm in full flight, I will miss that. And if I go there, I've got to click on there, and then I can see 3 things down of what's going on. Okay, so that's why I miss things. I've just clicked now. So it makes a bit more sense. And the algorithm doesn't pick it up. There's another one underneath, So it's very hard when you're on a live show and people are accusing you of deliberately missing them and then being a smart aleck. And I'm just going, oh, then I will deliberately miss them. If spirit stops me there and I see it, I will definitely deliberately miss them. But that's how the algorithm works. It's very, very particular, the algorithms in Facebook, I've noticed. And I've done, like, this is my 309th live show. Tomorrow will be my 310th if I get to it, because I've been very busy at work. So it's crazy busy, to be honest. So we've got Regan King. Hello. No, 100% JC. She's so right. JC Town, she says, Facebook is the root of so many misunderstandings. 100%. People just get it so wrong. It's, that's why you've got mouths to go and talk to people. And then I addressed the person last night, and clearly they knew they were out of line, so they deleted the whole post. I said, all right, that's fine. Not a problem. Sharon Jordan, hello. Oh, beautiful, Regan King. That's beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. Love being able to catch you. Love your radio station. Thank you. Beautiful. Tammy Callahan. Tuman. Hi from Young, New South Wales. Hello, Leslie and Ellie. Hope you are both well tonight. I'm wondering if you have any messages for me about my up and coming holiday, please. Love and light to you. Yes, go enjoy it. And manifest what you want there, lovey. Make sure that you're manifesting what you want, because otherwise, if you think you're going to have a bad time, you're going to have a bad time, okay? It's that simple with spirit. I can't stress that enough. I say it nearly every show. Go watch The Secrets and see what you actually want. It's actually becoming boring for me and Ellie for me to say that every time, isn't it, Ellie? Poor Ellie sits there and just listens to me saying, watch The Secret, watch The Secret. I reckon it should be a prerequisite now. So, yes, but your holiday is going to be good, okay? So it's all up to you. If it's not good, it's because you haven't changed the mindset. 1,000%. So Regan King, she says, You have given so many hours of your time to everyone, 100%. Well, I just did, just before this, I actually took my work laptop with a Zoom, drove it to the radio station, left it on my personal hotspot so I didn't lose the internet, left it in the car, quickly bolted into the station, grabbed my iPad, ran out of the station, put my hand up to say something while I was driving back home on the Zoom, and then I'm here. So there you go. I don't stop. And that's all for humanity as well, the other part. I do so much for humanity. It's not funny. True. When Tracy Gibson, she goes, Spirit made you miss him for a reason, Les. Yeah, well, I don't see it. If I don't see it, I don't see it. If I see it, if they're posting several times in a row, I normally do see it because the algorithm doesn't like stop it from doing that. I'm just going to open this window because I'm getting hot already. So yeah, I don't usually wear white, but I've got white shorts on, white t-shirt on tonight. I don't know why, but I just felt like wearing white. And today was really bizarre today. It was so weird. I had to go all the way over to a site today. And while I was sitting at the lights, you wouldn't believe what flew past me was a gold balloon, and it was just hovering in front of the car, and it was the shape of a love heart. It was just in the front of the car. And it was just like it was running out of gas, and it was just hovering and hovering and hovering. And go, oh, maybe somebody loves me now. Maybe. I'd have to have about 8 brains for me. My God. I'd run rings around them. Yeah, I don't mean to love myself, but I'd have to have some balls, I tell you. Julian Poole, that was weird. My sound is back. Yeah. That's what happens to me too. JC Towns, we love you, Lesley. Forget about the negative people who only care about themselves. That's so true. Exactly. Because if Spirit wants me to read for someone, it will definitely make me drawn to that person straight away. So normally Jerry said, I don't understand people that get upset not getting a reading. It depends if Lesley is drawn to you. Be nice. Yeah, well, he was posting up stuff saying, I've just been a smart aleck for a start, which Spirit doesn't like that. I mean, I don't like it, let alone Spirit. My Spirit's a bit fussy, as you guys know. And then didn't even have any manners. So I just said, oh, well, too bad, too sad. Ellie says, you won't know if I sneeze tonight at all because she's in the background here. Look, you ready, Ellie? Are you going to come on screen? She just put her hand up. It's all right. I won't put you on. She doesn't like going on screen.
If you must.
You ready? Ready? Here she is. You cutie, Ellie. She doesn't like going on the screen, really. So I don't torture her. Susan McDonald, she said, you said vitamins and minerals. Any idea of specific ones? So I'll tell you what I take. I take a cocktail of vitamins because I can't store them as minerals in my system because I don't have that part of my stomach that actually stores them anymore because I had to have it taken out because I had cancer there. So that's where I became with my gift and everything. But going back to the minerals that I do have now is I must take vitamin D, calcium. I take every blue moon, like every now and then, every few days. I don't overcook it. I take vitamin B. I do the same thing. So you'll know with vitamin B, for me, guess what happened? If I was overdosing on or giving myself too much vitamin B, what it'll do is make my tongue was burning. And everyone kept saying, oh, you're going through menopause, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I go, I'm not going through menopause, I'm afraid. No, it's something. And then I ran out of them one day and I realized what it was because it was burning my tongue. So then you've got the zinc. You should be taking about 25 milligrams to 30 milligrams every morning for your zinc because that's fantastic for brain function. It's also fantastic for growing back your hair. So when I was sick, I didn't have enough zinc, so I lost all my hair. So this is all my new hair over the last few years. So this is all my new hair growing through. And then also magnesium. So there's different forms of magnesium. I've got my cheat sheet there. But different forms of magnesium. You're better off going to a functional medicine doctor, a really good one. If you're in Sydney, let me know, because if there's one in Sydney, that is amazing. She's booked out, but she's just amazing. And she does Zooms over overseas visitors too, because I asked her for them. So if you want to see a functional medicine doctor, let me know. So Ash Meadow says, Lesley, you're always amazing and love listening to your shows. Please, do you see any guy standing out? Call it Cupid's month. Well, it is February, right? So, Ash, call it February. I don't know. I get April is your Cupid's month. Okay. And also, I see someone just looking, like that show Tim the Toolman. I don't know if you've seen it where the old guy stands over the fence and looks over. So careful, okay? Because there's someone like looking over the fence having a gawk at you. I just saw that. You probably already know. I don't feel like it's around the home now, okay? It's like they're just around the corner, like looking, okay? Sussing it out. Michelle Maltese, hello. Okay, what do we got here? We're at work with Julie Gibson again. Good day, you all. Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada. Blessings to all. With me at work on my rounds. You're the nurse, is that right, Ellie? Is she the nurse? Joanne Salter, hello. Julie Gibson, 6:11 a.m. Isn't she the nurse that goes and visits all the patients? And then I said one night, that I feel like something, and then she quickly ran and done the rounds to see if someone was passing because, yeah. Not that that's funny, but I thought it was, bizarre. How is it people don't understand and see this? Yes, Regan, I don't know either. People are selfish. That's their problem. They think they're a smart ass on here, but I pull them back and I go, well, no, lovey, I'm happy to share my gift to people around the world, but I'm not happy to be patronized or abused or treated with disrespect. That's for sure. I sort them out really quick. I'm the softest person ever. Do anything for anybody, but don't push the boundaries. Thank you, Julianne. Julianne Poole, she says, we appreciate you, Lesley. Now Bob's gone completely to sleep underneath my legs. He's right there. He's so cute. Oh, thank you, Julie Gibson. Leslie's the Earth Angel. Bella Mallory Healy. Hello there. Brooke Louise. Hello. Can Spirit tell me how I can better my hair conditioner, please? Yes, I'm not a hairdresser, but what I did with me is zinc as well as keratin. I always wash my hair in keratin. Do you want me to go get it for you? Because you can buy it online. It's a keratin spray, and you just spray it. 1 second, I'll go get it for you. 1 second. So this is the stuff here. So this is the keratin spray, but this is amazing stuff. And I spray that and I use it as what do you call it? You just spray it on your hand, you just rub it all in your hair when it's wet or dry, it doesn't matter. And because my hair's a bit fro, you can see it because it rained today and it's a bit fro. My hair does not hold back with the curls, let me tell you. I'm completely a gollywog here. So come here, Bob. Come here. Come here. Oh. So this is Bob. This is my little cutie. Look, hang on. There you go. There's Bob. That's him. He just woke up. He was underneath my feet. Stay there. Good boy. All right. Good boy. So he's got one of those esophagus diseases in his throat. They should not have bred him. And he coughs and it sounds worse than it is. But he's had x-rays. He's been knocked out and had thing down his throat to see and everything. It cost me a fortune. Oh, thank you, Regan. So she says, I love the white with the grey behind you. You honestly stand out. Yeah, look at my old chair. I've got an old chair. I've worn out this chair too. Thank you. Love balloon, yes. Out of all things to see going past my front window of my car this morning was this balloon flying just with like a love heart. So I wanted to show you too, guys. This is another thing that I use on my skin. And they say that, there's two theories, right? I don't know. I'm just trialing this one. This is a magnesium daily spray that you can spray on your skin. And apparently your body absorbs about 90%, a naturopath told me. So this is a magnesium spray. And this goes straight directly into your muscles and into your skin. Okay, so that's that. That's the brand. And this one here is, I don't know if you can see all that there. Yeah, that's it. So that's what I use, not on my hair, but on my skin. And then I use this other product here that the hairdresser gives me as well. Where is it? There it is there. And this is a beautiful oil, but you don't put a little bit, saying like a tiny little bit that you put on your hand and you rub it in as your hair is wet before you get the wand and straighten it. That's about as much hair stuff that I know. So I'm not a hairdresser, but that's what I know. I don't not spend money on myself when it comes to doing hair and looking after my hair and my skin and stuff like that. And here's Schnitzel. Everybody's here tonight. Here you go. Look. There you go. There's Schnitzel. Look at you. She's very spiritual, this cat. It's like I'll be sitting on the lounge and then all of a sudden she wants to go up on the go. Good girl. She's up on the windowsill now. All of a sudden she'll just get up and look at something and stand there and stare at something. I'm thinking, okay, spirit, just leave us alone, please. I just want to watch TV in peace. And sure as ever, Schnitzel's like got her eyeballs popping out of her head. Let me see. So Jackie Clean, good morning, Leslie Ellie. Any messages for me, please? Didn't I do a reading for you the other night, Jackie? God, your name rings a bell. Gosh, I get 17, 8 August for you, 12, of course, December, 3, and March. I had lots of these numbers last night as well. A lot of things coming up. So yeah, and I don't know why, but I feel like oh god, Schnitzel's hair in my mouth. I feel like there's some form of ring or something like that that's either been missing or you're wearing or you haven't not wearing anymore, okay? Because it's showing me a ring on the finger. So what does that mean? I feel like this might have been passed down. Ring. And this is a gold ring. I just heard signet ring, but I don't think it is. How do you spell signet? S-I-G-N-E-T ring. And it looks like to me it's got a red ruby in it, okay? So yeah, and I'm also seeing too, like the word chaos. So what's going on? It's a full moon right now. I track that, so you can see that on my watch just there. Whoops, just there. So it's a full moon. So just hold back the reins. That's what I want to say with you. There. That's what I want to say with you there. Okay, Jackie. I couldn't remember your name now. Who's the lady around you that has the issues with the mind? She can't remember things, okay? It's like she's got the onset of dementia. And I feel like there's something not right with down in her lower or your lower female plumbing. If you get my drift. Something's not right down there either. I think you also give me right knee pain, right leg pain. Like the whole leg is just aching and my stomach feels as hard as a rock. Like it feels like I've got like a lot of, I don't know, gas or whatever. I don't know, got something not right with the belly around you. If it's not you, it's around that lady. Okay, and I'll leave that there. But lots of probiotic for you as well. Get yourself to a functional medicine doctor if you can. Michelle Coburge says, you make me smile with the funny things you say at times. We all love you, Leslie. How can we not? Fair enough. Thank you. Yeah, true, Wendy Moose Martin. Wendy Moose Martin says, forget about the sad, weird people entitled. They believe, yes. I don't worry about them too much. Nothing phases me too much. If you mean something to me, then you will cut me. But if you don't mean something to me, then nothing hurts me. I'll tell you now. That's probably a good way to be, isn't it, when you think about it? Omni Jerish, after COVID, I am taking magnesium, vitamin D, and zinc and echinacea. Yeah, I don't know much about the echinacea because I don't really, I think I feel like it was a fad, but a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D and zinc and vitamin C, all those vitamins and minerals. So if you top up your minerals and then also have, and I haven't got it here, it's downstairs, I'm not running away again, but also get you can get a rock little salts and I just bought black rock salt. It's at work, so I can't show you, But yeah, it's and it tastes a lot different to the normal salt. I don't know what type of minerals is in it, but I tried that today. And you just drop the little salt rock underneath your tongue, and it just gives you the electrolytes that you need as well, like the magnesium and your minerals. Julie Gibson, she's I'm a caregiver. I remember that night. Haha, Leslie. What was this one? So, oh look, this is what I mean. I can't really see what happens. I don't mind if you just do the combos. It doesn't worry me at all. But if someone's whinging that I haven't seen their message, it's because this type of stuff happens on my page, and that's what I think is with the algorithm. So what's this? Yes, okay. Yeah, that's right. Julie Gibson, she's a caregiver and practicing meditation or hypnosis coach. I'm a hypnotherapist as well. It's amazing stuff. The way the brain goes. That's why I talk about the brain all the time. And I'm also a transitional doula, end of life doula. What's a doula? Never heard of it. And I'm always working on Earth's angel mode. Those are all my duties in my life. That's beautiful, Julie. A doula. What's a doula? Doula. My God, I've never heard of that before. Yeah. Michelle Coburn, because I remember that night with the nurse too. Poor thing. She used to run around and check and see if everyone was still alive. But we found the person. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Ash Meadow said validation. It's definitely Valentine's Day, love of Cupid month. I have a few coming into my life lately. One caught my eye a lot. Yes, there is a guy 2 streets away from mine. I joke he is a jumper fence away.
And, she's already checked him out. I just heard she's already checked him out.
And a doula is a professional labor assistant who provides physical and emotional support
Ah, I never heard of it before.
during the pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum period.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ellie.
They can offer physical comfort such as techniques as touch and massage and assistance with breathing.
Yeah, there you
Sorry.
go. Thank you. No, that's all right. Regan King, people assume you are expected to share your gift. You don't have to share it if you choose not to. You share your gift because you're an empath who wants to give. That's right. You could close down tomorrow and say, "My energy has sold out. No more for anyone but your helping others to grow and heal." That's what I do. I love it. I don't want to get a big fat head for it. That's why I need to remain humble. But I just like to know that if I can help someone or save a life or whatever, I will. I try my best. I spread my wings wide. Let's put it that way. It's really funny today. I said to myself in the car when I was driving over to this site, I said, "Oh, after I saw the gold balloon, I was going to pick up the camera on my phone to actually take a photo." And I thought, "Oh my God, I'm going to get busted with holding a mobile phone in the car." So I couldn't take a photo of it. Anyway, so I was on my way to the site and I said to myself, I said, "Spirit, if you don't mind, can you just like make this rain wash the car before I get there?" Oh my God, I kid you not. It was hammering down. And I said, "For God's sake, Spirit, I've got to get out of the car. Just wash my hair. It's going to go fro. Stop the rain 5 minutes before I get there. Try it, guys. I swear to God, it's weird. It works." And I get there. I just get to Cronulla, and sure as ever, guess what? The rain started to go and slow down. And I got out of the car. I just put the thing over my head, sprinted to the site, and then got undercover. And it was like, that's it. It was hammering again. How cool is that? So, yes, ask your spirit guides to do stuff like that for you. You can also slow down time. I don't know if you guys have ever asked your spirit, if you're running late for something and you want to get to it on time, you ask spirit to slow down. Just say, "Please slow down the time now. I need to get there on time." And what will happen is this time you'll be running around and the time will be in slow motion. It's so weird. I've done that several times. So yeah, try it. Ask your angels to give you parking spots. So you'll see parking spots exactly outside the front door, if you ask for it. I've done it 1,000 times. And it's not just because I'm psychic, it's because I'm planting the seed with the universe for the universe to deliver it because they're so excited. They go, oh my God, she wants a parking spot right outside the front door. And they kind of like get really excited to work with the universe and the spirit guide. So it's really cool how it all works. It fascinates me still. So that's why I think I still do this. Oh, Annette Clark Nicholson. She says, hi, early spirit. She says, I'm late tonight. It's my grandson's 7th birthday today. We had a little party. How cute. I remember when my daughter was 7. Very, very blessed. Yeah. Kayla Jenkins. Hello, Lizzie. I've just tuned in. Is there any messages for me regarding love? Everybody wants to know about love. You know, I did Psychic TV a couple of years ago. I'm still on it now. And sure as ever, I said, oh, this is ages and ages ago. I said, Spirit, whatever you do, just don't give me any romance. I don't want no loved ones, nothing. What I get, like 5 in a row. It was crazy. I said, thanks, Spirit. I didn't want that, but you're giving it to me. So is there any messages? I just tuned in. Is there any messages for me regarding love? Oh, Kayla. Now, Kayla, why did I get May for you for love? And I don't know why, but I see push bike or bicycle. I don't know why. I'll have to say what I get. Push bike. What does that mean? It's like someone's riding on a push bike. But I also feel like there's been issues with the sinus as well here, Kayla. And going back to love, I'm also getting 16 around you as well, 7 in July. Here we go again. The July thing is crazy. I keep seeing this flash of 16 for everybody. It's crazy. I don't know what it means. I haven't put my finger on that one yet. And I'm also seeing table, and I'm also got left pain in my left foot, like you know where the feet are, and that's your big toe there, and then that's your big toe there, and that's your middle one. Well, just around here, all around there, it's killing me on my foot, my left foot. So what happened? I feel like someone's just squashing it into the ground. Unbelievable pain, far out. I don't know who that. I feel like that might have been an elderly lady that had something not right, but if it's really painful. I don't know if it's arthritis or someone squashed their foot or someone's broken their toes because it's absolutely killing me. I've got to say what I get. And I also see property around you as well and contracts. So what's going on? I don't know if it's for the house. It doesn't look like it's a house, but I do see contracts, okay? So there's like it looks like 3 contracts or 3 things that you're going to have to sign. And I'll leave that there. Be careful with the contracts, okay? Because when I see contracts, I always see red flags. So you read and read and read until you're completely 100% okay with it. And I get the anxiety around you too. Tracy Town, she has adorable fur babies. Yeah, Bob's about 13. Snitzel's up on the windowsill there now, and she's 3. But she's naughty because Bob he can't see out of his right eye. He's nearly totally blind, and the left one's going, so he sits under my feet everywhere. And I have to carry him down the stairs now because I'm scared he's going to slip and slide because his paws have got a lot of fur on it. And when he misses it because he can't see, he's like sliding and his eyeballs are popping out of his head. And Snitzel's naughty because she will tackle him on his way up the stairs and she thinks it's a game. So she clips the back of his foot and flips him and he just tumbles down. Lucky she did it last time when he was at the bottom and just on a couple of stairs up because she's really like playful. But she snips him on the back of the foot and then trips him up and then he's like rolling down like he's rolling down the aisle, you know. Yeah, we did it. We posted up last night. I posted up the prayer for Wendy that she wrote last night. I love that prayer. So she writes amazing prayers for me. So if you want to see the prayer, it's up on the page right now. It's really, really cool. Yes, 100%. Pumpkin seeds are a great source of magnesium too, Julian. Lots of stuff. So there's so many things. The darker the color of the vegetable or whatever it is you're eating is the most antioxidants in it, which are like free radicals. They come along and they scavenge and they grab all that free radicals in there. Oh. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. If I've missed your question, then post it again, please. Brenda Murray, Lesley, due to a troubled past, I'm truly worried about my record review after I pass. What does that mean? What do you mean after you pass? Can I do anything now to fix it? Does that mean after you pass away, or because we're talking mediumship, or pass the course? Which one is it? Must be after you pass a course, because you got here about... Oh, where did that go now? I just jumped. Oh, my God. Oops, I don't know where that went. I was trying to read that and I bumped it and it's gone. Wait there, guys. No, I bumped it. Whoa, where'd that go? Sorry, I can't find that again now. Who was that person there that I'm looking for? Do you know, Ellie? What did I just say? I can't even remember. Oh, here it is. Brenda Murray. Lesley, due to a troubled past, I am truly worried about my record review after I pass. You have to give me more information. Look, to be honest, I feel like you're worrying for nothing, because you have to put it in the past, okay? So don't keep dragging up the past for a start, Brenda. And also, I want you to go and watch The Secret, because clearly you haven't, because you wouldn't be saying what you just wrote. Because you're actually, when you say, I'm truly worried about my record, which is going to make things worse, okay? So whatever you think is going to happen, lovey, all right, completely happen. So go watch The Secret. It did it again. The screen just jumped again. Now I've got to go back. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, where are we? Here we are. No, we're not. Here we are. Okay. Send me your questions, guys. I'm streaming live off 7 platforms tonight, so send me your questions to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. Oh. Wow. I do feel like that you need to manifest something really nice about that. The MRI you're having tomorrow, Gemma Heath. She says, "Hi, hey, hon, will my MRI go okay? Last time I had it, I was so unwell for the rest of the day." It doesn't tickle, like it doesn't do anything really to you. I feel like it's just exhausted you. It's over 1 hour for whole spine and brain. There must be a reason why you're having it. I feel like there's something not right with the spine in like the vertebrae down the bottom, and it's like L3, L4, L5, around that area. Okay, so the disc feels like it's out, like you've got no strength in your body too. Like your body is really weak, love. You've got to get to a sports physio, Gemma. Gemma, I want you going to a sports physio. Once you start doing that, they start giving you some strength, slowly build you up so that you don't have your muscles your bones just clicking together like this all the time in your spine and rubbing, and they're going to wear away because you've got no muscle strength to hold everything together. Now on your spine, you have, I'll just try and draw it. It's just going to be impossible because I'm the worst drawer ever. So if this is your spine, okay, then what you have is you have like a shoelace. It's kind of like a shoelace, we used to call it when we used to lecture. Like a shoelace of muscles that actually hold it together up the spine. They're called multifidus muscles. So those tiny little shoelace muscles attach all the way up the spine and hold it all together. So not saying, so if you've got no strength, those little muscles are pulling in all different directions to correct themselves and correct the hips. So when you've got no strength in your glute medius and glute minimus muscles, your hips are out of balance and you have compensation, you have all issues everywhere, especially lower body. Okay, so you'll have lower back pain, you'll have everything. You're just like a jellyfish, a skeletal system flopping around in a jellyfish body because there's no strength. And you need to get to a physio, sports physio, lovey. Tracy Breakwell, hello. John Carter, hello. So that doula, Julie Gibson, is the end of life doula. Wow, that is going to be one of the toughest jobs. Now, do you feel, Julie, I've got to ask this question. Question. Do you feel sometimes that when you go home, you're totally, even though you haven't had a big shift, but you're totally exhausted from just being there? Because I feel like its spirit attaches them to you and holds onto your back. It's like they're all dragging you down. So when you finish your shift, I want you to go home, have a shower, and just flush down and get rid of all that negative energy around you, okay? So you picture the shower as a white light around you and just flush it down the drain, because that's really important, because you're going to be dragging around. Depends on how long you've been doing this for. I don't know why I've just got 2 to 3 for you years or months. No, it's 2, 3. I don't know what 2, 3 is. What's 2, 3? 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. So what's coming up there in May as well? So Julie, 100% you need to protect yourself, because you're going to have all those spirits hanging around, because you're like, you're right up there. You're right in their zone. It's like they're from this side, the living side, and they're all transitioning over to the past side. You know what I mean? So you're in the middle here. You're right in their element. It's like you're right in their jurisdiction, right in their phase, right in their zone, Wow, go figure. I saw a Magic Mike today. Oh my God, he was gorgeous. Ash Meadows, she said, I sure did, Lesley. I checked him out. He found my house in uniform looking like Magic Mike in a security outfit, muscles, tattoos one. I'm interested in a FIFO. What's a FIFO? I have no idea. He will be coming to see me soon. Well, I saw a hottie today too. He's gorgeous, but anyway, he looked like Magic Mike. He could have just been, he was better than Magic Mike. Rachel Hobbs, hello. So Rachel Brown, she says, I have lots of things coming up this week that I have anxiety around. So you know what the key to that is, don't you? Take your magnesium. It'll help you calm the farm. She said, if Spirit has any messages for me surrounding issues, I'd be very grateful. I want you to walk into everything that you do this week with a smile, okay? Because it's like doom and gloom. You're setting yourself up for the doom and gloom before it's even taken place. So they're showing me you're walking around with just like half a smile. It's not enough to get that energy. Like I want you to get that energy built up, So I want you to get that beautiful, that motivation, that beautiful energy to build up around you. So the only way you can do it is to start putting it out there with your own energy, so that your own energy can be grateful enough to post it back, if that makes sense. That was a bit hard for me to get that one out, wasn't it? Okie dokie. Okay, so Hannah Snyder, lately money has been tight. I'm still speaking positive intentions. However, I'm wondering if I should convince my husband to find another job or hang tight where he is. Trying to block out circus monkey. What's circus monkey? I don't know what that is even. God, I'm having a shocker tonight. Okay, so you need to definitely go watch The Secret so you can manifest properly, because even though you're saying I'm still speaking positive intentions, you have limiting beliefs, because you said lately money has been tight. So you've got that 1% limiting belief. Hannah, you need to go watch A Secret because you need to understand how it works. Ask, believe, receive. So you ask what you want, the intentions that you want, not what you don't want. You ask, believe it's going to happen. So you pitch yourself in it. If you want a new home, if you want money in your hand, you've got to picture it in your hand, coming in, bang, bang, bang. Or going to the mailbox, or even picturing your bank statement and you've got bigger, an extra zero on it. So that's really important. And then ask, they say, ask, believe, let it go, and receive. Okay, but you have to help it. I don't feel like that hubby wants to do a second job. I feel like he's just okay. It's time to pull back on all those unnecessary, I'm really hot, all those unnecessary things that you don't need. And I feel like April for you there, Julie, Hannah, is going to change, okay? April for you. And I'm also getting pain in my left big toe. So what's going on there? Yeah, right. So 100% Julie Gibson, end of life doula. She says, I'm not a birth doula. I'm with people and family through to the end of life process through transition. So that would be a very, very intense, holy, spiritual place, like going through. All those people going through that's a lot of energy. And it takes a lot of energy for the past loved one, for example, to be in a palliative care or in hospital or wherever they are, and their bodies, their organs are shutting down. So nobody can shut down. Their organs can't shut down if they're in pain. So they have to give them morphine, have to give them something to shut them down. So the brain will start to shut down all the organs. It's like a process. So once all the organs shutting down one by one, next one, then the body will be there. And then the transition, that's in the transition phase when they've pretty much already transitioned over. It's just the body shutting down now, if that makes sense. So a lot of people get upset at that stage because they've, gone and they've passed and everything, taken their last breath. But that's the last breath of the actual functional side of it, not the mental, subconscious mind, soul side, if that makes sense. So it's hard to explain. But I think I worked that one out to properly to tell you that. There you go. Jill Polglaze, she goes, yes, I asked for time to be slowed down when I was running late. It worked, she said. That's cool. So Regan King, she said, geez, if I tell the angels to slow down, it would have to stop, because even when I think I'm on time, I run late. Yeah, I don't rush much myself now either. I try and do some things in the morning and, like gym and walking and whatever else. But if I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. I get to work whenever I want because my boss doesn't care what time I start because he knows I work back. So he knows I work my butt off. Tanya Aikens. My client says we are always lucky with our parking spot. She says, I tell her it's thanks to the angels, 100%. Omni Jerish, yep, do that with the parking angels and it does work. How cool is it, eh? Like, it's just so easy to do. And your hair doesn't go fro like mine. Mary Sacco, hello. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Kathy White, she says, it just amazes me that I can't trust no one no more. You look at people and just say, I think they need a hug. It's true. A lot of people need a hug. I don't trust too many people, to be honest. I don't know why, Tanya. I just got Tuesday. Leslie, are you able to tell me when the electrician is coming to fix the aerial and or cable, please? I don't know if you need that. Why don't you just get an antenna person? Do you need an electrician or can you just get an antenna person? Because they do the same thing. I had that issue years ago. That's why I'm saying it. My last house. Yeah, Kathy White, she says Wendy Harvey's prayer was beautiful. She loved it. Leniki Getty said it was a beautiful prayer. Rachel Hobbs says, hi Leslie, my auntie passed away a week ago. Is there any messages for our family? Wow, I just feel all these really bad things in me now. As it was unexpected, yeah. I just felt really weird then. I don't know why, but even my left leg was just felt like it wasn't there, you know, it was really weird. And I did get dizziness as well, lots of anxiety. Everyone's got anxiety, and I feel really weird in my left side of my body. Really uncomfortable. So, and did she have an issue with breathing issues as well? Because I feel like this lady had issues with the heart or something like that, and it's taken its toll. This lady had a lot of stress on her, and it's taken its toll. Can everyone hear the dog snoring now? Like seriously, you saw how small he was, and he just snores his head off. But I do feel like this has taken its toll on everybody because it's just so unexpected, which is not normal. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's been a misdiagnosis as well. And I feel like my neck is broken. Like my whole neck is broken. And I'll leave that there. I want to get rid of all this pain, so I have to leave it there. Sorry. I don't know why I get 11 around you, and I can't keep my left leg still. So February, the number 2, November, and number 11 for you as well. Everybody wants love reading. Sarah Sabechi, Iowa, US. May I have a love reading? I don't like doing love readings because I like talking to spirit more. I just heard spirit say, stop it. Why did they say stop it? What's going on there? Why did they just tell me to tell you to stop it, Sarah? What are you up to, my dear? I get 18 around you, 9 in September as well. And I see a dark-haired, dark-eyed guy. White vehicle as well. So who's got the white vehicle around you? 4-door. I want you to get that looked at. 2 to 4 weeks you've got to get that looked at, okay? Whoever it is around you, if that's not you. Oh, that's a tricky question. I'm not going to tell you who to do it, but I did my will, Kathy White. She says, Leslie, I am doing my will. Could you tell me who I should put in charge of it, please? So when I did my will, when I got sick with cancer, I did my will. So, but then one of my bosses, she was a lawyer, and I asked her about it, and she said to me, Leslie, what you can do is get the public trustee to look after it, because then it eliminates all the stress on all the other people that are in the family. And I've seen, like, as you know, I do hundreds of readings a week, every week. So, or 100 readings a week, I should say, not hundreds. But every time I've seen a reading and I've picked up on the family and the confusion and all the bitterness and all the real greed of all that, I see like the worst of people, it's like their worst true colors have come out, So, and then they've got an executor, or they've got an executor with someone else, and it's just a mess. So to avoid any issues or problems, you can put it to a public trustee, and they will charge, like they'll look after everything. If you've got young children, they will make sure all the tax is done properly. If you say in your will, for example, I don't want my child to get anything until they're 21, I don't want to get this or that, or just give them uni fees, the public trustee has to abide by your last wishes. Let's put it this way: you can't write Your will from your grave. So you've got to think about it now. Also, one of my old PT clients, she was a wills and estate lawyer, and she used to say all the time, wait for it. She used to say to me, "Here comes Snitzel. Do you mind? Excuse me, excuse me. They don't want to see your butt. Sit down. Thank you." She used to say to me all the time, when you have a will, you have a queue. So there's a queue of people lining up. And she used to say it all the time. Okie dokie. What's this one here? So Tracy Dickinson. See, this is how I've got to open it up. If I see that there, I've got to open it up because, don't mind me, Snitzel, because there's a lot of messages here. Tracy Dickinson, please, Lesley, my son-in-law passed suddenly today. Oh. We are unsure how and why, and I feel really sick in my stomach, okay? You can reach him. Can you reach him soon, please, if you feel drawn? Oops, over the page. Now, he's not used to this, don't forget. All right, Tracy, we'll do our best. Now, I don't understand why, but I do get heart, okay? And I also feel sick in the stomach. This guy was feeling sick in the stomach for a while. Yeah, it must be him with the legs. I feel like something wasn't right with the bloodstream as well. Bloodstream, legs, lots of anxiety around. He didn't know what was going on with him. Just instant. It's like he's showing me his face like it was like a shock, to him as well. No pain, just gone. Just literally gone. He's showing me that someone actually, was there a male that found him or a person? I just quickly saw a person like down beside him on the floor, and I saw the person, but they had short hair. Was that a female or a male? Because I just saw that really quickly. And he's giving me pain all in my left leg. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like there was a circulation issue. Something wasn't right with the blood-brain barrier. It's like an instant stroke. Heart, it's like a double whammy. What was the date? So if he passed today, that's a 7. Yeah, wow. I do feel really sick around the stomach around him as well. It's like the whole family is, it's understandable, but just in total shock. It's like they saw him yesterday, he was fine, then today he's gone, It's just, that's a really bizarre thing. Now, what's number 4 and 8 or 48? Why did I see that? So, 4 and 8, that's 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Okay, angel numbers, 1, 2, 3. I need you to look them up as well. Look up the angel numbers 1, 2, 3. But what does 12, 48, or 12 or 3 mean to you? So we've got December and we've also got March. Okay, and I feel really sick. It's like he couldn't focus either. And just everything was on top of this bloke too. Everything, like financial, health, everything was just on top of him. It's like all I feel like I'm all like sore in the stomach. I feel like I'm really sick in the stomach as well. Does he have like is there a little young girl? And does she have like mousy color hair or blonde hair, mousy hair? And I get 13. So 1 and 3 is 4. And the month of April as well. The message is for you is that he's not in pain, okay? So please rest assured that he didn't go in pain, lovey, okay? And he says, I'm not used to this. And he would not have believed me that I could actually talk to him. You know what I mean? So he's like giving me the broomstick. He says, yeah, I thought you were a witch. But he had like a bit of a funny personality as well. So he's a big energy that's been lost in the family. And it's a real shame. I don't think he wanted to go either. It's like it wasn't his time. It's just his body didn't cope. Okay, it just wasn't his time, he said. He said, but now I'm here, I'm okay. Like he said, I can't change it, of course, but he can't, there's nothing he can do. Well, I'm sorry for your loss here, Tracy. Well, I do get pain in like my left side of my body as well. Like everything's all over the place. Was he shaking as well sometimes? So I feel really funny in the stomach, like everything in the stomach. Like my stomach feels like a rock. I feel like something wasn't right around there. It's like he had so much going on. And he's saying to me I wasn't the healthiest person. Yes, I can. Tracy Breckwell, I can see you signing something in 3 weeks. Okay? And it's going to be good. Oh, Leniki Geddes, I love the angel wings behind you. See, that's really weird because look, I turn my computer. I don't have it anywhere else, but this is every time I come on my shows. It's always on my shows when I'm in flight with spirit, you know? Yeah, Dawn, I don't know. I see you misplaced your wedding ring and your engagement ring. How'd you do that? Both of them, my God. Why do I see windowsill to the bag, to like a long sloppy jalopy bag? If that makes sense. Susan Kelly, my son has to have surgery. You need to go watch The Secret as well. Will everything be okay? Yes, 100%. He's going to be okay because you're going to manifest him to be okay. Because as soon as you have that limiting belief that he's not going to be okay, then you are going to plant that seed for him to not be okay, not to recover quick, you know? So you've got to change this up here. As soon as you change this up here, the universe will start to listen. So whatever you think, whatever you say, you're going to get. You're right either way. That's what I'm hearing. That's what it is with the universe anyway. So yeah. What else have we got? Over to you there, Ellie. I didn't realize there was 2 validations.
Technically more than 2, but...
Oh, okay. Go for it. I'll have a drink because I'm actually going to turn the fan on because I'm really hot. Okay, go Ellie.
So Gemma Heath said, yes, I have something wrong with the disc at the bottom. They're going to check a spot that was found on brain a couple of years ago, and just triple check has already had second check 6 months after the first one to check nothing had changed. Not sure why I got sick last time. Maybe my anxiety drained me.
Yeah, you need to top up on your minerals, love. You need to go get some physio. Make sure that you get all the strength you can because otherwise you're going to be having surgery on your back. It's not good. You don't want to have surgery. You don't want to get the easy way out. Don't do things like that because it's hard and then it's easy, but it's going to cause you problems later as well. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Julie Gibson said, I'm exhausted by negative co-workers, not my clients. Yes, very good. Validation, Lesley, 2, 3, and 5, month of May. I am continuing to work on protection, dear Lesley. Thank you.
Ah, beautiful. Wow.
And then Tracy Dickinson said, yes, a guy pulled him off the road. He was very disoriented. He has a daughter and just dyed her hair blonde. We know he had a cocktail of drugs in him, but unsure what led to this point.
Wow. Just one sec. Did I say that I was dizzy with that? Bloodstream. See, there you go. That was the bloodstream. So his heart couldn't take it as well. 100%. So yeah, I felt sick in the stomach, and that's what I wrote. Bloodstream. 100%. He had stuff in the bloodstream. Something wasn't right with his bloodstream. That's what killed him. I feel like he had no breath. Like it's overwhelmed his system so much that he's had so much of a cocktail in there that his system just had no breath at all. It couldn't breathe. The brain was so messed up from the drugs, because that's how I feel, and that the brain has shut down everything just like that. Okay, that's what's happened. It's like heart, head, everything. It was not like a normal slow process of the body slowly shutting down all the organs, like I said earlier. It was just like bang, 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 all in a row. It's probably a good way to go, to be honest, but something that's traumatized him. It's like he wasn't all there. I said that. It's like his mind was all over the place, before he had the cocktail. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie. It's a shame.
And there was another validation from Gemma Heath. She said, from the other week, my pop came through. Was a lot of info, had to rewatch. You got my pop's birthday. You said he was pushing an old pram with big wheels. My mum validated that's what she had when we were younger. You said a funny saying, be merry with the fairy, and always had little sayings. Mum validated this also.
Ah, beautiful. That's cool. It's funny because I've done so many readings where I've done, people that they don't know the answer to. So they'll go back and ask their parents, and the parents freak out. And the parents say, "Yeah, I did that, whatever." And sure as ever, they come back to me and say, "My mum said this, my dad said that." And I go, "Oh, that's cool. But I already know that." Wendy Harvey says, "Last breath is peace." That's beautiful. I like that. Julie Gibson said, "Yeah, beautiful transition. It can be beautiful and celebrated as it is part of life." 100%. JC Town, she says, "I practice the slow down a lot. It really works." Yeah, there you go. I do that all the time. If I'm running a bit late, I'll ask Spirit. I said, "Come on, Spirit, just slow time down." And I feel like I'm running around the house like a rabbit, like this, and the time just going slow motion. It's really cool. That's very true, Andy Dan. We all forgot what a hug is. 100%. Simonetta, Montreal, Canada. Hello there. Love your work. So Regan King, that's so interesting hearing. I worked doing security and palliative care and found it to be such a beautiful experience. There was so much pure love always in the building. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. I remember an incident when one of my friend's mum was passing away. I was at the hospital, and all we heard was commotion in the next room, which was the two brothers of the father that was passing, punching each other up in the room. They disturbed the whole area. And yeah, my friend pulled them apart and told them to stop. And then they had security everywhere. And I just said to them, to myself, and then the 14-year-old kid was hitting one of the his uncle on the head, like punching him in the back of the head. I grabbed him and pulled him back and said, "Stop." And yeah, they were just messed up, that family, my God. And as sure as ever, I just said to them, "How dare you disturb the people that are passing away here? Like, they're trying to pass away and you're disturbing the peace. How dare you? How disrespectful. Go." Security took them anyway. Yes, Angela McCoon, what's in store for me regarding my job? Can you provide any advice? And how many questions do you want me to answer? Do you see a new home for me in the near future? Yes, I do. And if so, about and when, and thank you for your insight. Okay, not a problem. Watch out, Snitzel. You're like a little piranha tonight. I do see the house. I think the house is more important, okay? So you got your stable feet with everything else at the moment, but keep the eye on the home. I feel like that's going to come around May, June, okay? And then everything's going to start to flow. So you've got to get that mindset. Pin yourself to what your goals are, and then the mindset will take place after, okay? Kathy White says, haha, yes, I can hear him. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, I can't read some stuff out sometimes because I feel like it's too sensitive. Sometimes if I feel like I can read it straight away, I'll read it straight away without reading ahead. But then sometimes I just go, no, hang on a second, something's not right there. Oh, jeez. Barbara, 100%. I do feel that you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay, Barbara, Jesus Orpi, I do feel like that you can do anything you put your mind to. You got to actually start and just try and do the things yourself, because she's waiting for someone to be a sponsor. She says, hello, will I ever get to walk again? Sometimes it's so painful to wait for a sponsor or angel that could pay the medical bill. See, we don't have that problem here. It's actually really, really sad, that you guys have that over there and we don't have it here. We're lucky we don't have it here. Not like seriously, but there's a lot of other little different things that you can do for yourself. Like go to the page www.exrx. I'll write it down. So go to that website. So it's www.exrx.net. Go to that website, go to the exercise section there, and go and search up body weight exercises and start to get a little bit, whatever you can do. Even if you're lying in bed, you can still do exercises, okay? You can start to fire those muscles, start doing brain to muscle movement. So when you go to the gym, or when anyone goes to the gym, what they should be doing is actually thinking before they've moved, they should actually go mind over muscle. So they've got to think from the mind first, not just go automatic mode and try and do a muscle movement. Tanya Aiken says, she's sniffing all my stuff here. Nitzel, excuse me. Yes, she's looking at me. She said that you're very cute. Okay, she's here looking at me over the top of thing. I'll show you, but well, where are you? No, I can't turn the computer down because it's all connected here. Kathy White says, I have 5 boys, all adults now, very hard for me to choose who to put in charge. Don't put any of them in charge. It's that simple. They're all going to fight. Kathy White says, I have 5 boys, all adults, now very hard for me to choose who to put in charge. Don't put any of them in charge. It's that simple. Because I'm telling you, they're all going to fight. Yes. Simonetta Giustini. Hey, Lesley, please, question, please. Will my son be coming to live in Montreal, and will it be a positive thing? Yes. Yes. I told him that already in the private reading. I told you that too. Tracy Dickinson, got a validation there, Ellie. Did you already do that one, love? Oh, I've got 3 in a row. Wow.
I've already done the first one from Tracy Dickinson, but there was a second one.
Oh, cool. Go. Did you do my health? Sorry, I just noticed that one there.
Yeah, I've done that one.
Okay.
So Tracy Dickinson said, yes, that's exactly what happened. His organs shut down within less than 24 hours.
Well, wow, that's really, really sad. It's like instant. It's probably the best way for him to go too. He wasn't coping with life. That's why he was like that, Lovey, Yeah, Sharon Jordan, she's I can see the violet light. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do with my camera. It's so weird. I'll just wipe the screen and I'll still have, look, see? And yet I'll do other things like the Zoom tonight. When I'm in flight with Spirit, I was on a Zoom tonight. It wasn't there, and now it's there. It's so weird. Oh, Marsh. I took my zinc this morning. Go figure. Regan, you also said he was carrying so much. You said financial life, everything. He was a burden and carrying. Is that what I said? Carrying what? I don't remember what I said. Yeah, 100% Trace. He's no longer in pain, Lovey. They don't take the pain with them. I'm telling you, it's all gone. He's like happy, smiles. He's saying, smile, everybody, I'm okay. And he's sorry. He's actually really quite sincerely sorry, you know. Yeah, Regan, I do see a little minor surgery, but not right now. Maria Dimas, hello. Tanya Akins, thank you for answering my question. Read the aerial antenna cable. We'll let you know the outcome. Yeah, try the anterior. Try the antenna guy. That's what I did years ago. I didn't get an electrician. It would have cost a fortune. Just quick, they can't do some of the stuff. So I said, all right, just get the antenna guy. Yeah. Tracy Diggin, she says, there is an arc of purple light around you just under the angel wings. So beautiful. Yeah. Ah, yes. Most of the time you can see like the halo. I'll get halo. See, there it is. There it is, just there. Sometimes I get it right above my head. Depends on spirit. It's really weird how it works. Yeah, some people have seen it before. They always tell me, and then they say, oh, you've got someone standing behind you. I go, really? Wait till you come to my front door. Yeah, it's pretty. It's very pretty. It always happens. So I do, Simonetta, I do feel like that he has to sell the property or the business from memory. He can rent out the property, but I feel like he's got to sell the business first. Get rid of the business. That's what it is. It's a lemon. It's turned into a lemon. Yes, probably. Kathy White says, when you stop talking, I can actually hear people whispering. Is that spirit talking to you? I don't hear them that loud. I don't know if you're hearing them like that, but I hear them in my head, if that makes sense. So I get all the remote viewing, I see all the remote viewing, and I get all the senses in my head. And that's when I get all the clairs, the psychic, past, present, and future, as well as the people stand on my right. That's why I don't look at the camera. My camera's down here, but I look at my monitor. But then I see everything on my right. But because like I've got my desk here, but I can't see, if that makes sense. If you watch my eyes, even though I've got the halo and everything, my eyes will go black when I'm in full flight. Okay, and it's done it 100,000 times on my shows. My eyes are blue eyes. But then on my shows, they go black when I'm in flight, when I'm actually when I'm hearing and delivering the message. It's weird. Freaks me out too. Oh, right. Regan King. That's painful, the ankle. Mary Sacco. Leslie, will everything go okay with purchasing of the new home? Yes, you need to manifest it. Okay, why do I get 60 days around it too? Is that what you're going to do? 60 days settlement? Is that, I don't know why, or 6th of June? I feel like you've got everything packed, all the boxes are packed and everything's ready to go. Tickety boo, I hear. I just see smiles and excitement on your face. So look forward to it. The more you look forward to it, Mary, the more it's going to be beautiful. Okay. So you can't have any limiting beliefs in this world. It's going to snooker you. And I don't know why, but I see 18 around you and 9 in September. Do you have also a white car? You know what the white car's tonight? 2 to 4 weeks to get it fixed. It's like you don't want to spend money on it, but I think you need to get it looked at, okay? Just to make sure it's safe. So Maria Dimas, so you're saying that any guidance for my mum She's a diabetic. Her sugar level, it's high, 200 to 300 always, but it won't go down. She was recently in a car accident and her sugar was almost 600. That's because the body's in shock, okay? I'm worried for her. I don't know what she's doing wrong. Well, clearly she hasn't got her diabetes under control. So you need to work out your points with stuff like that, with your diabetes. You need to work out your carbohydrate loads and stuff like that, okay? So that's really important. She has no clue. I don't believe that she's controlling it at all because it's just so obvious from your message. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to work that one out. But also she's overweight, okay? And she needs to get moving as well. So is this type 2 diabetes? Oops, what have I done there? Is this type 2 diabetes? And I think Ellie and I'm getting really tired, but I think Ellie and I are going to go at about 11:30, so you've got about 8 more minutes. I feel like Mum is going to be okay, but something's stressing her out as well. I don't know what it is, and I feel like that she's just a worrywart. She's just so deficient. She doesn't eat right. She overeats. I don't feel like that she's doing anything good for her body. Yeah, she said. I said, is she got type 2 diabetes? And she said, yes. 100% yes. She's, if anybody, so you've got to remember with insulin resistance and all that stuff and diabetes, okay? So the body, so what happens with the body is it'll start doing things. It's a dis-ease, okay? So she's got a dis-ease in her system. So when anyone has a dis-ease in the system, what the system will do is it'll start doing other things to protect the body, to protect the brain, to protect the organs. Okay, so it's like when you have insulin resistance, like me going out the front of my house, the door I can unlock, but I can't go through it. Okay, so I'm knocking on the door. This is the insulin trying to knock on the door to get through, and it can't get through to the cell. So what does the body do? It does all this other imbalancing stuff. So diabetes comes into play. When the body's got high blood pressure, the body's in overdrive and it's trying its best to actually survive. So when it does that, that's just like crazy stuff. You're just so deficient. You're not eating. She's not eating right. She's so deficient. She's not checking up on her carbohydrate loads. So you've really got to do your study with that, because what will happen is she'll get ulcers on her legs because she won't be able to feel her legs, and then the legs will become gangrene, and it's just like a ricochet of like serious issues. Okay, so because there's no circulation, there's no blood flow, there's nothing. She's got nothing to get that blood down to the leg, to the toes and back. So I do see her hospitalized. Has she been hospitalized? Because I do see her in hospital. And like 2 to 4 days in hospital just to get everything tickety-boo, you know. And I'll leave that there. Vicky Thrift, Jess Black, hello. Marge, will the consultant report come through for college application? No, I don't feel like it's going to come through straight away, okay? You're going to have to wait. It's like you've waited bated breath. Over to you there, Ellie. Was there any more validations?
Yeah, there's just one from Susan Kelly. She said, thanks for your message about my son. Also, a while ago, you said I needed to zip my lips. I have been doing this with my husband and I am feeling better without some arguments. Thanks.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, Bev Ridley's, I don't know why she can't get access to my show. That's so weird. She just sent me a message. That is so weird. Okay, what has Miss Harvey sent me today? Okay, this is a good one. All right. What does she say? It says, what do you think about, here she comes, she's going to headbutt me. Insulin in pre-diabetes I haven't used, but have BS levels sometimes that could use. Don't understand your question, lovey. Sorry. So, guys, your health is like I get all these health questions, okay? I used to lecture anatomy physiology. I've been a PT for 36, 37 years. Strength and conditioning coach. I've got to go and massage on Thursday night an elite team up at Borkham Hills. They keep asking me to come along and massage them, and I don't really want to do it, but I felt bad. I said I better. Anyway, your health is up to you. It's not up to a doctor. It's not up to anybody. It's up to you what you do with your health, guys. So if you want to eat crap, if you want to eat rubbish and have excess fat on you, or don't walk or don't move, or what else? Eat too much sugar or whatever, what do you think is going to happen? Your body becomes the homeostasis environment, which means same and stable environment. Homeostasis, so homeo, same, stasis means stable. Those environments become upside down virtually. So you can't expect it not to be if you're putting crap into your system. So get off the sugars, get off the white bread, get off the white potato, get off the white pasta, get off all that stuff, pizza, everything, and go to your vegetables. Just do that. Fast if you have to. I fast every day now. Because the fasting, when you fast, like I'll go from tonight, I had meal tonight, well, just before I left work, so it would have been about 6 something. And then I got home, had a little bit else, had a cup of tea, but then also I won't eat now until the following. So it's night here now. It's nearly 11:30. So I won't eat now until maybe 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow, if that makes sense. So that means that I've fasted for at least 12 to 14 hours. If the longer I can push it out in the day, the better. So I've actually fasted for more, but fasting for about 16 to 18 hours. So really, I'm only going to eat between a 4-hour window. So that's how I do it. And then what that does is that actually sets up the good cells here. And then you've got your bad cells here. And then when you're constantly feeding your body crap, whatever it is, if you've got cancer or any cell in your body that's got cancer, what the cancer does is it holds its arms open like this, and it'll wait for the sugar to come through, and it grabs it and it holds onto it, and it feeds off that sugar. That's the poison, okay? It feeds off the poison. So when you have no sugar in your system or that type of carbohydrate in your system, it's got nothing to feed on. If you fast, especially with diabetes, we used to put them onto an 800 calorie diet. Most of the time they're stuffing their face with a 2,500, 3,000 calorie diet, but we drop them right back and shock the system for about 8 to 10 weeks, sometimes 12 weeks. And what happens is their whole body, it's the most painful, torturous thing for the first 7 to 14 days. But after that, the body goes into survival mode, and it repairs, and it just turns everything upside down and turns it back to normal. It's crazy how it works. So, yeah. But if I'm fasting, what happens is the bad cells are here, then you've got your good cells here. So if I'm constantly feeding my body and it's coming down from the top, from my mouth, my good cells are getting everything and my bad cells are getting everything. So my bad cells are going to get worse and worse and get bigger, whereas my good cells are just going to stay normal, okay? So if I have fasting and there's nothing coming down my pipe from my mouth, then what happens is the good cells here come along and they go, oh my God, I've got nothing to eat. What am I going to eat? Oh, look, there's a bad cell. So I'm going to eat it and I'm going to munch it up and take it away. And then the good cell eats all the bad cells, if that makes sense. So that's the easiest way I can share with you that your health is up to you guys. So Mary Sacro, where's your home going to be built at? She says, I'm going tomorrow to put a deposit on the block and building our home. I'm very happy as I know I have a home for my four grandson who live with me, bless you. Oh, that's beautiful. But the cost of I'm in construction, right? So we build luxury homes as well. So we're in the process nearly finishing a $9 million luxury home. It's gorgeous. And so the price of the material, Mary, is all gone up. So just keep an eye on your variations, okay? of your contract. Make sure you get everything looked at, lovey. Have you already got a builder? Sandra, Bonaya. Bonaya. She says, "Hi, Lesley. I feel someone is around, maybe my mum or grandmother. My brother has been unwell and often asks, how's the olds, meaning mum and dad. Then he remembers they have passed." Yeah, I don't feel like he's coping with life, to be honest, there, lovey. I don't feel like he's not just unwell physically, he's unwell in the mind as well, lovey, okay? It's like pure, not like just severely unwell in the mind. Has he got dark hair, dark, like a bit of dark skin as well? I see him lying in bed. And I see like one eye here a bit dizzy, like something's not right with the right eye, you know, Sandra? Okay, we're just going to, have you got any more validations there, Ellie? Yes?
No, you just read the last one.
Oh, did I? Oh, Christ, I don't even, where was that?
That was the Mary Sacco one.
Oh, okay, righto. Thank you. I don't even remember when I'm in flight. I don't remember. Yes, when Miss Harvey, you're on point. She goes, "How weird. Tonight's prayer is about pain and illness." It sure is, my dear. And I'm going to read it because I'm getting really tired. Just going to scroll forward quickly. Regan King, did you get that one?
Was that a validation from Regan? The really big one?
Yeah, I don't know. What is it? Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Regan. That's beautiful. All right. Mary Sacco's from Melbourne. Okay. So, Melbourne. Okay, guys, I'm going to call out this, read out this beautiful prayer from Miss Harvey. She says, "Pain and illness. I know you are fighting in this thing we call life. It feels like an illness we have you in our sight. Even though you feel pain on this very day, hang on in there. It's for you that we pray. Things will get better. You wait and see. So much love from us all. Let your pain be. We all have our challenges from day to day. Know in your heart it's for what you that we pray. This time will pass while you believe believe and trust. Your pain will pass, but having faith is a must. Today, tomorrow, or even in a few weeks, we send you healing because that's what you seek. The power of prayer is so mighty and strong. Before you know it, your body will heal. It won't take long. Try to keep your faith as your body heals too. Remember, we are many that simply pray for you. So look at the positive as you go on your way. Tomorrow is new, a brand new day. Angels watch over you if only you knew. Always there to help you on your way through. Love and light and blessings to you, and good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. If I get home from work tomorrow early, I will be on. Good night, everybody.